Foods to avoid before 8 p.m. are a common question for those who want to lose weight. Many people have become increasingly conscious about what they eat and how it affects their appearance, especially when going out at night. This is why knowing foods to avoid before 8 p.m. is important for both men and women. Knowing the best foods to avoid before 8 p.m. can be hard because people have different daily schedules. To help you know which food types you should limit or eliminate from your diet, in this video we'll be talking about foods to avoid before 8 p.m. Before we continue, kindly subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Foods to avoid before 8 p.m. 1. Sugar. Sugar is a carbohydrate that contains calories. All carbohydrates break down into sugar in the body. As sugar enters your bloodstream, your blood glucose levels increase. This can cause you to feel hungry and crave more sugary foods throughout the day. In addition, eating large amounts of sugar causes tooth decay. There are many other negative side effects from consuming excess sugar. Sugar also causes insulin resistance, increasing the risk of serious health complications such as diabetes and heart disease. If a person has a cold or flu, they should not eat anything with refined sugars because it will make them feel worse. There's no need for added sugars in the diet since our bodies naturally produce enough on their own. It's essential to stay away from sugar at least 6 hours before bedtime. 2. Junk food. Junk foods contain high amounts of saturated fats, added sugars, and sodium, with very few nutrients. These foods can be found in vending machines, convenience stores, fast food chains, and gas stations. They cause weight gain by making people eat more than they need because junk food lacks nutritional value and only contains calories. Eating junk food over a long period can also cause fatty liver disease, leading to cirrhosis or liver cancer if left untreated. Junk foods are loaded with simple carbohydrates that spike blood sugar levels quickly, causing insulin resistance, which leads to type 2 diabetes. Junk food consumption causes many other life-threatening diseases like heart disease and cancer. It's best to avoid junk food at least 6 hours before bedtime. 3. Fast food. Fast foods are ready-to-eat foods served by a restaurant for consumption within the establishment or elsewhere. Usually, they're high in calories, fat, and sodium with little protein, fiber, or vitamins. Plenty of fast food options also come with high amounts of added sugars, from condiments such as sauces and dressings to desserts on the menu. As a result of this consumption, people who eat fast food regularly have a high chance of developing chronic health conditions such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. If a person does eat fast food often, they should stay away from it at night because it will cause sleep problems. 4. Processed meat. Processed meat products have been preserved by smoking, curing, or salting to extend their shelf life. These meats are usually eaten in sandwiches and sausages, hot dogs, and sliced ham. They contain nitrates that turn into nitrosamines during digestion in the body, leading to colon cancer. There have also been links between processed meats and an increased risk for pancreatic cancer and breast cancer in women under 50 years old. An easy way to reduce the risks of developing cancer is to avoid processed meat products at least 6 hours before bedtime. 5. High-fat dairy. Dairy foods consist mostly of fats and proteins and also contain added sugars, which is why they're often eaten for dessert. Dairy products can promote sleepiness in some people by slowing down stomach emptying, which leads to a rise in insulin that causes drowsiness. However, this effect varies from person to person, so it's best not to have high-fat dairy 3 hours before going to bed if someone finds it makes them sleepy. It's important to note some health benefits from drinking full-fat dairies, such as a lower risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. 6. Sugary cereal. Most commercial breakfast cereals do not have enough fiber to keep a person full until lunchtime, so they're often paired with skim or low-fat milk, which only makes them even less filling. The added sugars in these cereals can cause insulin spikes, which promote weight gain by storing more fat over time. Eating cereal for dinner isn't ideal either because it's very easy to eat too much without realizing it, since the serving size is already measured out for you. Here are some healthier options that can be eaten at any time. Steel-cut oats, old-fashioned oatmeal, shredded wheat, multigrain bread, bran flake cereals. In conclusion, many foods should be eaten at certain times of the day because they cause problems when they're eaten too late. These 6 worst foods to eat before bedtime do not contain the proper nutrients to keep a person healthy while sleeping, so it's best to avoid them at least 6 hours before bedtime. Hope you'll be able to avoid these foods before 8 p.m. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Please take a quick moment to subscribe, like, and share this video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching!